So, I recreated the Astrodome in Madden 25. And I kind of did it in a weird way. So I combined the Houston Texans variant with a little bit of Houston Oilers. So you can see right here in the end zones right here, it is Houston Oilers themed. Over here, it is also Houston Oilers themed. We have down here, the camera operator, Houston Oilers themed. And then over here, Houston Oilers blue. Right? The rest of it, for the most part, is Houston Texans variants. So, for example, we have the red beam all the way around there. We have Houston Texans, deep steel blue, all the way around here. We have the Texans little, what's called end zone cover there. Texans end zone cover here all the way around. So, again, like I said, I did want to put some Houston Oilers representation in here. But for the most part, this is blue for Texans. All right, so we have the Astros baseball team logo. Because this was the Astros Stadium that was used for multiple different sports things. We have the Texas flag right there. Texas flag right there as well. On both sides. And you can see by the roof that I changed the roof. So, yes, this originally is the Saints Stadium. The thing is, I have to use a base stadium in the game to change it and make it into something else. But this is as accurate as I can get it to be the roof of the Astrodome. So the Astrodome is actually a really interesting roof. It has little arrows that go all the way around the middle of the roof. And then it has a glass on top. So it's like glass with metal arrows that kind of point like a triangle pattern on the roof. So I tried to replicate that as much as possible. This is literally a picture from the roof, okay? Like that is what the roof looks like. So I took that image and I made it into a roof texture. And then I took that and I changed the roof to that. Sadly, I can't change the middle beams for whatever reason. EA does not let me do that. I cannot change the middle beams. I did remove all the lights, though, that were in the Caesar Dome on on the roof because the real roof of this stadium does not have lights. The Astrodome does not have lights at the top. So I changed that as much as I could. I also did a little Houston Oilers logo right here just for craps and giggles. We do have the Texans field. We have the Texans logo right there and right there. Now, I made all the bleachers, I made them red. Main reason why is because that's what the color is in the Astrodome when the Houston Oilers played there. Their stadium bleachers were all red. The very top were actually yellow, I believe. The bottoms were red. So again, like I said, I can't do everything, right? We are limited in some capacity when it comes to these stadiums, but we can do as much as we can to try to keep the correctness of the actual stadium. I did remove the Jumbotron from either side of the screen. There is a Jumbotron in the Astrodome, but it is not in that location. And sadly, due to Madden limitations, I can't actually change the location of the Astrodomes or the Caesar Dome here. I can't change the location of the Jumbotrons. So I can kind of only work with what I can work with, and this is pretty much it. So again, like I said, it's not perfect. It's not one for one. Obviously, I would love to be able to change more, but this is very limited with what we can and can't do. What I do when it comes to these stadiums is I take them into Blender, and I use a 3D graphic software Blender in order to change around the meshes and meshes. And I change it around and I add textures and I also change some things around too. So again, like I said, there's only so much we can do, but you know, for what it is, I think it actually looks pretty good. So again, like I said, it's not going to be one for one, but it's definitely a lot more resemblance here of the Astrodome than it is the Saints Dome, Caesar Dome. I keep thinking about the Superdome for whatever reason. That always pops in my head when I think about the Saints, the Superdome. I think the Superdome was destroyed, and the Caesar Dome is actually like the replacement of that. But Yeah. So with that being said, guys, definitely tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. And if you have another stadium you'd like to see, tell me down below and I will start working on that as well. We have a lot of different series that are going to be coming out this month. So it's going to be an action-packed month for a lot of different video series on this channel. I think we have like 4 or 5 different series going all at one time on this channel. So it's going to be a little crazy. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys next one.